My name is Dr. Maxwell Ubah, and I'm a leadership coach. Today I'll be talking about vision is not enough. I know vision is a very powerful tool, but at the end of this video, you will see that vision alone will not translate to organizational success. So if you go on the tour of the Burj Khalifa, I had that opportunity to do that like 3 weeks ago. You will leave either inspired or depressed. Inspired because ordinary mortals are redefining the landscape of the world, but depressed because you know that as a Nigerian we have the capabilities to create our own history if we had the right leadership. I took some delegates on an excursion of the Burj Khalifa, and I asked them what are the leadership lessons we can learn from this visit. And top on the list was the concept of visionary leadership. I agree. Stephen Covey, best-selling author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, says that everything is created twice. First in the mind of the inventor, then secondly in the physical realm. The creation in the mind of the inventor is the concept of vision. Now, without vision first, nothing would happen in the physical realm. So vision is like the architect's blueprint that determines how high that building will go. So from the vision, we can tell what the architect wants to build. Solomon, Israel's wisest king, many centuries ago said, where there is no vision, the people perish. Actually, the word perish means to be unrestrained. It means to go off on a tangent, to be wide and untamed, and to dissipate energies in frivolity. So vision is not just the picture of the future that you see, but also a restraining force in the present in order for you to accomplish greatness. I take that again. That vision is not just a picture of the future that you see, but also a restraining force in the present for you to bet the greatness that you have seen in your spirit. So we say vision is equal to imagination, the picture of the future, plus discipline, which is the restraining force in the present. We can divide people into 4 groups based on Solomon's analogy. The first I call drifters. These are people without vision and without discipline. So they end up blaming life for their fate. The second group of people are the people I call deluded dreamers. Deluded dreamers are people that have a good picture of the future, but they lack the discipline to walk in the present, to give birth to that vision that they have in their spirit. The third are the people I call efficient machines. Efficient machines are people that have the discipline to work, but they lack the imagination to dream. So these kind of people are like manual workers, or the people in an organization that says it's not my responsibility to think, just tell me what to do and I'm going to do them. And the final are those I call visionaries. These are people with the right imagination about their future and also the discipline to get started and get it done. They build castles in the air and they wake up to put the foundation, like somebody once said. But after we looked at that concept of vision, I said to the people that vision alone would not have built the Burj Khalifa. That it takes excellence or competence to build the Burj Khalifa. We're told that it was designed by one of the leading architects in the world, and they told us how many nationalities were involved in the building of the Burj Khalifa. And I said to them, we were at the 145th floor, and I said, imagine ascending to the 160th floor and you have something like power failure. What would happen? That in projects like the Burj Khalifa, there can't be room for errors or stupid mistakes. It means that competence must be involved from the foundation to the accomplishment of this particular dream. And that's the second principle, that for vision to become reality, it must be infused with competence. That projects like the Burj Khalifa become monuments and tourist destination when vision is coupled and yoked with competence and excellence in execution and delivery. Now, what is the lesson for me in all this? As I listened to the lady who took us on that tour, explaining the different people that were involved in the building of this project, I said to myself, one role of a leader is to look for competent people wherever he can find them, to attract them to his vision, to communicate that vision to them, and empower them to deliver on that vision. Today, Dubai celebrates the Burj Khalifa, but it was not built by the Emiratis. It was built by foreigners. And I said to them, consider this, that if the Sheikh had put race or identity over competence, then the Burj Khalifa would not have been built. So you can predict the success or failure of a leader looking at his attitude towards excellence and competence. A leader who would value race, identity, religion, and or ethnicity over competent people is a leader that will fail from the very beginning, because it gets to a point, projects like the Burj Khalifa goes beyond race and religion. It deals with competence and excellence. When I was in London Business School, one of the concepts I learned in my leadership class during my master's in leadership and strategy was the concept of critical leader relationship. In summary, that concept says that a leader's success is contingent on the closest people in his life, or the people in his inner circle, the critical leader relationship that he has. So if I see the people in your network, your critical network, I can predict whether you'll be a success or a failure. So if I take the people around you and look at them and look at their competence level and ask myself, if I plot their competence chart, where would I put them? Would I put them at the level of mediocrity, or at the level of excellence, or even at the level that is failure? So if I plot their competence chart, where would your people be? My takeaway from my visit to the Burj Khalifa is that competence will deliver what a vision conceives. Therefore, a leader must surround himself with competent people in order to deliver on his vision. So the question I want to ask you today is, are the people in your life capable of delivering your own Burj Khalifa? I am Dr. Maxwell Ubah. God bless you.